You got a tattoo? Then you gotta have a story behind it. We're Tat-Stories, and we bring our viewers those stories. Coming up, I'm the Kahuna, and I hit the scorching back roads of the Inland Empire, where I came across Law's Bar and Grill in Riverside, California. The grub was good, the drinks cold, and the inktales were pretty damn cool too. Did I mention it was Ring of Fire Johnny Cash hot out there? Our first story comes from LC, who takes pink bubblegum hair to a new level. Our second is from Jenna, who loves the Beatles, the band, not the bug, and she shows it. Here, we're still in Riverside at Laws. Stop on by. The food's pretty good. Drinks are cold. And the company's pretty good. We've got LC here, and she's got some eggs she wants to talk about. So let's see if we can't get the lowdown on the black cat.
So every year, my goal is to get a Friday the 13th tattoo. So every Friday the 13th, I take the day off from work, and I go get tatted up. So I have an affinity for everything Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. So I like to go and get it. So I got my black cat, and it says Hocus Pocus 1331 because of my childhood movie Hocus Pocus.
Okay, Hocus Pocus. Not my favorite movie, but I think it was hers, so that works for me. So, all right, now, you got a black cat because of Hocus Pocus. What else have you done on Friday the 13th?
I got this heart tattoo. I think it was Friday. And I got it done with my sister. I have more that I'm getting next week because next week's Friday the 13th, so I'm super excited. I haven't decided, though. I have about 20 ideas. I'm trying to figure out which one I want. Well, my goal is to get all of my legs done, so it looks like I have leggings. And then I want to get all my sleeves. I'm going to stay away from my chest, but I think most of my body. But I want it all with spooky tattoos.
Okay, so nothing but spooky tattoos. Friday the 13th's the theme. All of the
Halloween too.
Halloween too. So all of the tattoo shops in town are probably incredibly booked. I know I did a Halloween thing from Vegas last year. It was quite interesting. All right, well, tell me a little bit about your artist. You know, the person that's done most of your work. Do you like them? What's their name? Where are they located?
I have two artists who are absolutely amazing. I have John Sanchez. He did my hip as well as my heart. And he is located in Texas now. He was originally in Fontana, California. I also have my good friend Danielle McKnight, who was on Ink Master, and she did the Black Cat, which is what you're seeing today. And she does Friday the 13th as well as Halloween tattoo specials. And she's located at Tifo Tattoo in Fontana. And the work is just amazing. It's first come, first serve, but she puts so much work into it. And if you can look back at her episodes on Ink Master, her line work and her shading and coloring and everything like that is amazing. Amazing.
Okay, folks, now you know. This is our second person that we've interviewed who's actually been, who's got ink from somebody from Ink Master. So I guess those Ink Master folks get all over the place. I don't know. The last one was in San Diego. Well, Elsie, thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it. And folks, come on down to Laws, get some good food, and this is Kahuna out. Kahuna here, coming from Laws in Riverside. I'm here with Jenna, and she's got some ink that she wants to tell us about. So, Jenna, what you got going here, and tell us what you want to, what was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo was actually a quote on my back, and it's a Beatles quote, "All you need is love," and I love that because I do believe with everything going on in the world, we all need to love each other. So, I think if we're all nice to each other, we understand each other, I think that life would be a little more smooth. So.
Okay.
Did you want to see it?
Actually, I think we will when we cut to B-roll. So,
okay.
But I think the important thing is, remember, folks, John Lennon lives, John Lennon gets quoted, and John Lennon is ultimately a part of just about everybody that I know. So, Jenna, tell me a little bit about your spirit animal here. You've got what appears to be a lion on your arm. Tell me a little bit about that one.
So the lion that I have on my arm, I got about 3 years ago, I want to say. I've always had a thing for lions, the whole king of the jungle aspect, and how basically, the lion's job is to protect its tribe, It get the food, make sure everybody's okay, get everything straight. And to me, that's important because I feel like with this lion on my arm, I feel protected. And actually, it's funny because I have a 2-year-old son, and he loves this tattoo on my arm. He's always laying there, Mom, I like your lion, and he rubs it, and it makes me happy.
Well, there you have it, folks. Not only is it the king of beasts, but it also soothes the average little boy. Now, Jenna, tell me a little bit about, I noticed that you've got something on your arm here, and then it actually looks like it continues there on your other arm. So what's that all about?
That is actually called a mandala. And a mandala basically is an object that is symmetrical. And the meaning behind it shows completeness and unity, and it just makes me feel grounded.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now tell me a little bit about the butterfly. I notice there's a butterfly there, and I'm sure that has a special meaning as well.
It does. When me and my cousin, we were 2 years apart. We were very close. I looked up to her. Whatever she did, I wanted to do. And when I was 15, she was 17. She actually overdosed on heroin and cocaine. And it was a very sad time for our family. It took us a very long time to recover. But years later, I've always noticed that I've seen butterflies around, and I've had butterflies land on me that just stay there. And, butterflies don't usually do that. So I thought it was every single time I always said, oh, hi, Taylor, like, what are you doing, and butterflies were always flying around my son. So it just makes me feel, it makes me feel safe and to know that she's okay. So I wanted to get it tattooed on me because, she was a very special person in my life.
And her name was Sailor?
Taylor.
Taylor, okay. Taylor, she sends her best. Tell us, you going to get any more ink?
Yeah, definitely. I'm probably going to finish this arm. I think I might do my chest, but I'm not sure about that one yet. I don't know about my hands because of job opportunities, I might fix the one on my thigh. I don't know. We'll see, I'm only 26, so I got a lot of life ahead of me.
Okay, there you have it, folks. Jenna's going to get some more ink, and maybe we'll come back and we'll find out what that is. Kahuna out from Riverside.